How wide is your diastasis recti by finger? So we're gonna lie down on the floor and then curl up our head. Your head don't need to be lifted too high up, slightly off the floor. Make sure your finger is placed this way instead of horizontally across your abdomen. Test the width of the gap above your belly button, at the belly button, and below the belly button. Now, first off though, gently press on the midline on your belly button with 3 fingers. Do you feel muscles wall touching your fingers on both sides? Is it a struggle to get 3 fingers in? Try 2 fingers instead then. Now, if you can't feel the gap with the 3 fingers, can you fit 4 fingers in? Or maybe even 5 fingers into the gap? You should be able to feel a muscles hugging the fingers on either side of your fingers. Once you have the numbers for the middle of your abdomen, which is where around your belly button is, now I want you to measure above the belly button and below the belly button so that we get 3 numbers. Next up, the depth of your diastasis recti. So go back to lying on the floor and then lift your head up. Instead of placing the fingers and just pressing it gently, this time I want you to insert the finger inside where you feel the gap. So starting with the belly button again, and then you should sink in your finger gently without forcing pressure. You should not be feeling pain while doing this test. Sinking the fingers in until you feel like, okay, you're touching the wall on the bottom inside the gap. Now, is it a nail deep, a knuckle deep, 2 knuckles deep, or the whole finger can fit into the gap? Now then do the same for the upper diastasis recti and below the diastasis recti. You might not be able to fit in any fingers because it's closed, and that's totally okay. Then you just write closed.